Hey, good morning. This is Dr. John Bouquet, and today we're going to demonstrate the use of the Bouquet Speculum for PAP tests. The first step is obviously to don some gloves. This tray shows all the stuff that you need for the PAP test coming up. And the next step is to grab a Bouquet Speculum, and the packaging is nice because we've got perforations at the top, and where the arrows are, simply grasp and pull. Remove the speculum from the bag. Remove the packing clip. And then I always test to make sure that the dilator is working smoothly. I advance it forward and I push down on the release, and I do that a couple times just to make sure it's working effectively. At this point, you can snap in your pen light, and I'll go ahead and turn it on. I'm going to lubricate the end of the speculum very liberally. In the past, we have been a little bit conservative with our lubricant for fear that it may interfere with the actual pathology. You don't need to worry about that with the thin preps, however. So we spread the labia majora and we insert the speculum to resistance. In a non-aroused vagina, the depth is about 2.5 to 3 inches. And so right now, even without dilation, we can start seeing the cervical os. I advance the dilator until we see the cervical os. This is more slit-like as opposed to a smooth round circle that you see in nulliparous ladies. This is a multiparous cervix. I go ahead and advance the dilator, and you can see that the 5 petals actually cup the cervix and bring it into place. At this point, I'm going to clear off some of that lubricant and KY jelly, and also some cervical mucosa with my bunny tail. Next step is to take the cervical brush and rotate it 360 in the cervical os. Put it in your thin prep. And the next step is the ectocervical sample with a wooden spatula or the plastic spatula, whatever you have. And again, you want to rotate it 360 and then put it in your PAP smear container. This completes the PAP test. We've gotten cervical os and ectocervical samples. And so I'm gently going to push down on the release mechanism and back the speculum out very slowly. As I'm backing it out, I'm looking at the vaginal walls for any pathology, and I simply remove it. I turn off the light, save the pen light. The speculum is actually disposable. You can dispose of the speculum, but you do need to save the pen light. And that's a PAP test with the Bouquet Speculum.